a year, which the interest is going to well cover.
And then if I could, Madam Chair, what the 12 years does, it just allows you to levy a special assessment without getting approval of the general public.
Without
The rates
going
will
through this
still,
all over.
correct, the rates will still fluctuate based on their
Jared, if we decided to just notify the 500 people, would we have time to do that in order, you know, because
By the
they,
15th,
by
right.
the 15th, that's the other big question. If we couldn't do that, then we have to do that.
Right, and so if we
Because we
got
only have 10
permission,
days, correct?
or if we got permission tonight, then St. Hall and I have already drafted what we need to get my letters out using our printer and stuff them and mail them by Friday. And that'll give me the 10-day notice.
So they email by the close of business.
That's to the
I'm gonna
500.
So I'm trying to do it by Friday.
I mean, the close of the week.
They have before, because we notified them. I would send the same template and say, here's your new grouping, including the additional 500. They're not aware that I'm going to be asking them for it.
Jerry, what's the annual increases? You know, my letter says 1%. What's the city's increase? We pay $1 million or $1.2 million, and the increase is going to be.
Well, overall, the increase is about the increase is 6% higher than 2015 overall from Edison.
Okay.
Right.
That's roughly $100,000 higher than it was a year ago.
And of that, we pass on.
And we
only
pass
a portion
on.
of that to the residents.
Correct. We collect roughly 980,000 of the $1.7 million that's charged. The balance
Okay,
is
so the balance
not
is being paid out of the general
out of
fund.
balance.
I guess where I'm going with this math in my head, the old fuzzy math, is we're about to almost spend as much money on a second mailing as we are in the amount we're going to collect in increased taxes. And that, to me, is not a public good. Because we're spending their money to tell them something twice. I'm looking at it as a homeowner saying it's not necessary, and I appreciate council's advice that somebody in the very litigious society that we live in, they could come after us, but is it really in the public good to spend that kind of money twice when everybody is going to get their day in court? I was talking last meeting about, if we don't need to send letters, let's not even send letters.
Well, Councilman, the other thing, and to your point, I think the other thing that it does is it complicates and confuses people, because some people that think, hey, I'm here tonight, they're going to get another letter saying I have to go back again.
Right.
And so that causes some additional issues that I mean, I would be concerned with.
I agree.
We have to send the letters to people that 500 that didn't get them.
And then we have to put it on the district.
Because we need 10 days.
But you said it'd be out by Friday, so we're good by next meeting.
Our next meeting on Tuesday.
On the 15th.
You get my point, and are you comfortable with that?
I get your point, and we were planning on taking that step after tonight. If City Council directed me to notify the 500, we were going to begin the process of getting the letters out and mailing them.
So do we have like what the overall cost is going to be? And any kind of ROI projection on that energy savings? And also, is there any rebates or any kind of credit from DTE on the old fixtures, that are being turned
You
in?
know, and I don't, that's a very good question. The taxpayers have asked me the same thing. And
That's they're asking me too.
And I don't have that answer. Glenn Ojak does. I'm not sure if he's going to be here tonight. He might.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I passed these out, Councilwoman, I don't think you were here. This gives a complete update of where we're at with all the conversions, the repairs.
But these increases are per year. This is
For
it's not
residential.
for one, I mean, we're not spending $12,000 for a one-year increase. We could be spending $12,000 for yearly increases over the span of 12 years.
But
So
there could
it's
be
not like
decreases as
we're not
well
going to
with
collect
the
enough
city
taxes to cover the expense.
I know, I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of an unnecessary expense, that's all. But I I don't disagree, I just don't.
I understand, I agree with you too, I just,
Well, I think like the mayor brought up, you're confusing people too that's already seen it. My opinion is the 500 is the best way to do it, just to send it to those. That way we're not creating mass confusion and,
I would have preferred not to even send this letter that told me it's a 1% increase. As a resident, I know I'm not gonna get this the next 11 years. I don't believe I needed it this time. So if I think we're gonna do it twice when I didn't even wanna do it once, I don't know that this serves a great public good, it really doesn't. And by law, we don't have to do it the next 11 years anyways,
right.
so.
You have to determine that.
So are we in
Yeah.
consensus here that, agreement that we're just gonna send out the additional 500 letters and have a second? I mean, is there a consensus?
As far as what motions we're gonna make.
Right, yeah, exactly. Are we going to, just have a second meeting in the?
And then what we'll do
We're gonna make a
then,
motion to do that.
we'll postpone item number 10 to next week.
Okay, so instead of having 2 meetings, we're just gonna have.
We'll do 6 on that.
She's talking about number 10.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, got you.
So is that what you decide? Linda, you're gonna change 6 and 7 to say discussed. Number 8 is going to be deleted, removed, postponed, whatever. Number 9, you'll still leave the districts, right, to notify those 500. Number 10 will also be removed or postponed. And then we're not even gonna do the letter.
So 8 and 10 will be postponed, so.
Right. And we'll leave it, just sending it to 500 and take our chance.
Doesn't matter, whatever.
I have an interesting question.
Go ahead. No, we're doing the public hearing, and then we're doing the one. But we won't do 8 and 10. My understanding.
Okay. Are we sure we don't want to do 8 and 10? Because remember, today's meeting is for the 99.2% of the people who they're expecting to come today to hear us make a decision on the costs and the duration for their district.
we can't vote on it prior to those people.
Other people having
Right.
their day in court, as you call.
That
We
was
cannot
per
in
guy.
these districts.
That's why I think we need to let everybody know, maybe prior to, that we are not actually setting the assessment tonight. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people here to voice that,
Is that, yeah.
Well, that's why we'll amend it to discuss exactly that.
but it won't be till the next meeting. Because we have to notify the 500.
Well, they'll get them by Friday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, by the next meeting.
Well,
would be
by,
good. Yeah.
yeah. And Monday,
But I
I was
think-
saying.
But Dan was wanting to set it tonight, but we can't until those
I think
500.
also-
He's saying that we could, can we set it for
Could we
the other
set it
ones?
for the people that are here that got the letter that were
For
notified?
those districts.
I think that does make sense. You almost, if you're going to treat this
If
as
they're not
one
sure
meeting, you
that
almost
two
have
Because
to buy it
back
for
to your
data.
point, now the guy that showed up today that didn't hear that we approved it would be wanting to come to the next meeting.
Right, so
We're having 2 separate meetings.
We should.
Everybody that got a letter gets settled today, everyone that didn't get a letter gets settled at our next meeting.
Okay.
Does that work, Cindy? Does that make the
She's
guidelines?
like,
I voiced my opinion and my feelings, so I'm good. I'm with my hands.
now what did you think, Cindy, that we should read?
I was just concerned that we did not set this public hearing.
Probably to
at
discuss
council.
costs.
Council did not set this public hearing tonight.
They're talking about officiating that the second.
There's not a motion certified, I cannot certify a motion saying that there was a public hearing set for tonight. So if someone came to me and said, "Can you-"
Because of the wind and the water.
because it, no, it wasn't
Oh, it
letters,
is.
but it wasn't officially a motion made by council to set the public hearing tonight.
We had our last meeting.
That's what spiraled this whole thing on my end, because this public hearing was not officially set by city council. It was put on the agenda
But it
tonight,
wasn't,
but it wasn't
posting
the last
notices.
meeting, it
Yeah.
wasn't stated
Okay.
that city council officially.
That's a big problem.
Okay, so what what is your suggestion on how we amend that, how we rectify that situation?
We would have to
We
set
would
it
have to
tonight
hold
for
another
next meeting.
meeting on November 15th to make it official.
99% of people got a letter that said there's a public
I
hearing.
mean, they should
This
still be
is
able
our
to give their voice
No, but
tonight,
she's
but we
saying
have
that
no
city council
official.
is part of our legislative duties, we have to set the hearing officially
Right.
from our
The
council.
people that
Which is
show up
what
tonight
our,
should
which is
still
what
be
our
allowed to
lawyer is
speak.
telling us, Florida right now, because that's where we're at right now.
But why do we have to do that? I mean,
Because
You want to read the email?
no.
Yeah.
I'm asking that somewhat facetiously. The reason we have to do that is so that the public is aware, and then we sent letters to 99% of the people to let them be aware. If we didn't send this letter and there was an emotion, and I would agree, but we gave it, this was better. I'm more likely to find out because you spent 10 grand on mailing a letter than a motion at a meeting I didn't come to.
I mean,
And how many people were at that meeting? And how many people watch it on TV? And how many people read our minutes? Everybody opens their mail, or I'd say more people open their mail than come to meetings or watch it on TV. So the public good was served by us saying, this is your day in court.
But where
we
in the
spend a lot of
where in
money.
the law does it say that we can substitute a legislative action for a letter?
I'm asking to understand good use of public money and tax dollars, and do we feel anybody, am I harmed as a resident by getting this letter even though you didn't vote on it 2 weeks ago? Am I harmed?
I'm just saying, I don't wanna make sure, I wanna make sure, if we don't have to do that, that's fine, but if we had to do
Well,
that
he's telling
as
us
part
it's
of
in the
it.
gray area. He didn't say you had to, he didn't say you.
and I mean,
So this was kind of a separate issue too that we had looked at. So what the ordinance says is that council may pass a resolution directing the city clerk to give notice of a public meeting.
May, not shall.
May.
So it's not shall.
Right,
So
it's
that's
may,
fine.
so it's not shall. There's also, there's no case law interpreting this, so it's challenged that city council didn't approve this. They don't
That's
need
fine,
to.
if it says may.
And Alex, I'm standing up for what's right for residents, and to me, we're complying with the law, and we made an attempt. If we didn't send this letter, I'd say, shit, I'd probably still privately say, don't worry about it, because it wouldn't matter, but it does matter that we spent all this money giving everyone a letter, there was public notification, they're personally invited to come tonight. I'm okay with that.
The fact that it said may, you know,
Yeah,
instead
we're
of shall.
complying, there's no
We're okay.
attempt here to hide anything, and we're gonna go through the time and expense of having a second
Even if
meeting.
it says, I think we're all
Yeah,
want
we
to do what's in the
just
best
can't
interest
I
of the
just wanna make
residents, we
sure
wanna
we're
make sure that we're doing that properly.
And part of proper is how we spend the money.